Jack, the big 250 this week, has that sunk in yet?
Not really, to be honest. I suppose I haven't really sat back and thought about it. It's just another game for me, but at the same time, it is pretty humbling to know that I've played 250 games for the one club, so it is pretty special.
It's a big number, the fourth player in club history after Hornby, Cray and Nightingale. Does that sort of make it feel a bit more significant?
Oh, for sure. Like, there's some big name players that have made the 250, and to know that I'm in that category with them, it is pretty special.
It's a big number. Did you ever think about those things when you're starting out in your career?
No, not really. Like, I know it's pretty cliche, and when everyone says like I'd be happy with one NRL game, but to say here I am now with 250, it is pretty special. It's something that I haven't taken for granted, that's for sure. Because I would have been happy with one NRL game, but to say I've played 250s, it's pretty cool. I remember Wayne Bennett was the coach at the time, and he got up and said the team, and then he's like, and then making his debut will be Jack Belin, and I was blown away, to be honest. I was like, wow. But I suppose you're never ready for your debut. Well, I wasn't, but I was chucked in the deep end. I think I held my own, and ended up playing 3 games that year, and I was so pumped with that.
2010 was obviously a big year with the club winning the premiership. You were coming into a squad that had a lot of success, but you yourself won the Under-20s Player of the Year in 2011. What are your thoughts on that period of your career? Yeah,
that was probably the year where I really kind of established myself and became like maybe a player of the future. And to be honest, that year I think Conrad Hurrell was probably the best player in under-20s, but I was just pretty consistent, you know what I mean? Kind of what I am now, just every game you know what you're kind of going to get. And I think I just kept adding up points just from being pretty consistent, and I got Player of the Year. And again, I was pretty surprised and shocked, but I was also very excited and very humbling to receive that award. And some of the players that got it before me are pretty held in high esteem as well. So it's pretty cool.
Country boy getting up on stage in a borrowed suit, having to make a speech. How did you go?
Yeah, I didn't actually own a suit at the time, so I actually borrowed Ben Harron's. Thanks, Benny, for the suit. I didn't even have a suit, and as you were saying, I was a country boy. Like, I wasn't really ready for the big smoke, but it was pretty cool. Like, I was just looking around the room, and pretty much my idols are there. You know what I mean? Like, it was a really cool experience.
Just on that 2018 season and getting picked for Origin, I know you'd spoken publicly about you felt like your game was suited to Origin, but how special was it to get in there and kind of prove that you were right about that?
Yeah, it was very special, and I might have seemed arrogant and whatnot, but I always did believe, and still do believe, that my game was always well suited and replicated well for State of Origin and representative. And I was kind of lucky in the sense that I got picked in 2017 when Laurie Daly was the coach, and I was 18th man for all 3 games, and they had the same team for all 3 games. It didn't change one, which is pretty crazy because I would have been next man up. So for 2017, I was pretty nervous and, you know what I mean, a bit in awe of all the players I was around. But when 2018 rolled around, I was well and truly ready for it, and was ready for the big stage and the big lights. And it was pretty cool to bring the Shield back to New South Wales, that's for sure.
What about coaches? Who's had the biggest influence on your career from all the ones you've played under?
Yeah, I'd probably have to say Mary McGregor for sure. So obviously I debuted under Wayne and then had Steve Price, and when I got dropped back to reserve grade, they were called cutters at the time, Illawarra cutters. Paul McGregor Mary was the coach at the time, and he always just was a big believer in me, and he always pumped me full of confidence. And every time I went back there, honestly, I felt 10 foot tall. And all my time playing under Mary, I've really loved that and have a great connection and relationship with him. And I have a lot to thank for Mary for my career.
For sure. And running out for the big 250, what do you want from the game? Just to win?
Yeah, for sure. To me, it's just another game, you know what I mean? Like, it is pretty cool and special to look back and go, holy hell, I've played 250 games at the one club. You know what I mean? Not many people can say they have. But to me, it's just another game, and you know what I mean? You always want to win them, so it'd be nice to get the win and sing the team song loud and proud.
Nice one. Go well tomorrow.
Thanks, Chrissy. You had to include that. Must.